In this video, we're going to talk about how to correct a client's record that has no ROIs. The project entry was done, or services may have been done, but no ROI has ever been added. So we're going to go back and update that record. So today I'm working the Service Point training site, part of the Better Day Center agency. And so I'm on my summary screen, but I'm going to go into Client Point by clicking on the Client Point bar, and I'm going to find my head of household for this family that I want to fix. In this case, I know their client ID is 277, so I'm going to type in client ID 277 and submit. Takes me to the summary screen. I want to verify, first of all, that I am on the head of household. I'll be working in that. I see that there are 3 members to the family, and they all had ROIs at the same time, so I can work with them together. When I look at the entry exit, I see that I have an entry in the ES Families project, but I don't have any ROIs for either the agency or the project, so this record needs some fixing. If I look at the entry by clicking on the pencil, I'll see that all of the family members were in fact included in that entry, so I can fix this for all of the family members at the same time. In this case, I can either add the ROI from the summary screen here, or I can click on the ROI tab and go into the ROI summary there and add it. But I'm going to work this time from the home screen by clicking on Add ROI. I've already verified that all my family members are part of this and their ROIs match, so I can add them all at the same time. Notice that the Better Day Center is selected as my provider by default. That's always been the case, but I need to also select this project, which is the ES Families project. So I'm going to click on Search, my selected provider, Better Day Center, and I'm going to add to that the ES Families project by clicking on the green plus sign. Once I have both of them selected, I will click Exit. Notice that they both are in the summary screen now. I'm going to fill out the rest of my release information. In this case, they said yes. They started on October 25th of 2009, and it's very important that that date always be on or before your project entry date. You need a new ROI. The end date is 3 years after, which we know is 10/24 of 2012. And our documentation for this is a signed statement from our clients, and our witness in this case was June Smith for both of them. So since they all match, we have 2 adults here, both Mama Socks and Mahoney Socks. So since they all match, we can enter the same release information. If any of this information were different between Mama and Mahoney, we'd have to create different ROIs for each of them. But in this case, they all match. So we're going to click on Save Release of Information. And notice that it adds my 2 ROIs for the agency and the project to not only this client, who's the head of household, but if I change to any of the other clients, go to Mama Socks, for instance, by selecting her and clicking on Submit, I'll see that she also has the same 2 ROIs. That's how we set up or repair a record that doesn't have the appropriate ROIs for both the agency and the project. Thank you for listening.